Alright, all of the floors and all of the rune collection stages have been unlocked. I'll be showing you teams that is going to work for all of the stages, and it's only going to either include epic or rare espers. So for the first one, it's very easy. I've decided to go for Mona and Jiangman, and you just want them to be on the Nether set and Avatara. For the first stage, they are going to be stunned for 6 turns once they attack. So as long as you can survive the first onslaught of attacks, you should be fine. You'll have enough turns to kill off the enemies, and they won't do anything to you because they are stunned. So right here, there we go. They're stunned, and we can do whatever we want. You can use a lot of different combinations for this one. As long as you can survive the first attack, it should be fine for you to clear it. Now for the second one, you're going to be using Sander because you can AP down the boss, and you're going to be using him on the Nether set and Fiery set. You want him to be on the Fiery set because you want him to have 100% crit rate, and because you need him to crit on this second skill to apply the speed down. Now for this one, there's a bit of RNG. You need to land the crit and also the speed down on his S2. Boom, okay. And then at this point, you can just use your S3 and S2 every single turn. You also need to get a little bit lucky that the boss does not crit on you. There we go, very simple. Now for the third challenge, you're going to be using a Shimmer Esper. I've decided to use Lin Xiao with the Nether set and Avatara set. And also there's a bit of RNG as well with this one, but as long as you can get a little bit lucky, you should be fine. You want to be using her S3 every single time you get it off cooldown because you need to get the 100% crit rate. And you need a little bit of RNG for you to proc an Avatara when your HP is low enough. The bleed also helps a lot because it does a lot of damage, and there we go, very simple. Now for the fourth one, you're going to be using Poison Espers because they can only take poison damage and bleed damage. I'm going to be using a 3-star instead of Jacob. You can use Jacob, it doesn't really matter, but you want them to be on the Ocean set and Recurve set. Obviously, if you have Ife, you can use Ife right here. She has a lot of poison in her kit as well. Or if you have Hilda, that's going to be the best. Now for the fifth one, you're going to be using just 2 Espers. You can just use these 2 combo and they should be enough damage to kill off the enemies. Because the enemies are extremely fast, you pretty much won't get a single turn in. So you want Espers that can do damage outside of their turns. You can use these 2 combos right here and just pretty much auto it. Or you can also use Everett. Everett is going to be very good. You can also use Ana. You can use, any units that can do damage outside of their turns. And these 2 happen to be epic, so they're one of the best candidates for this one. Now for this one, you're going to be using Espers that can apply shield. So I've decided to go with these 3 Espers and 1 DPS that you're going to also apply shield on her S3 as well. So the reason is because if you don't apply shield on yourself, you will take 80% of your max HP. So every single turn, you want your units to have shield on them. Otherwise, you're gonna die from the boss's attack. And also, when the boss attacks you, when you have a shield, he will take damage himself. Again, this one is very simple. Just bring a shield unit. Laura doesn't need to be R6D6. She just needs to exist. You're pretty much good to go if you have Laura. Now for the second last challenge, you're gonna be using the twins and 1 unit that can AP control. Because the enemies will apply a countdown on your Espers. And then after 2 turns, you will just die. And you cannot be revived. So you want to control them. Again, you can bring Pritzker, you can bring... The twins are going to be the best for this one because the green twin can apply very high chance to stun. And then they also do a lot of damage as well. I'm running Era right here to AP control the enemies so that they don't get a turn. You're going to turn off auto and you're going to use the green twins as 2. It's almost 100% chance to stun them because he has Tyranny set as well. And then you're just going to be spamming Era's S3. There we go, pretty simple. And finally, for the last challenge, you're going to be using this team. You can use a lot of teams again, it's pretty easy. The rule is this boss's attribute increase dramatically, but she doesn't really have that crazy of a stat. So you're going to be bringing Chloe for the nuke, Chloe and Louis for the nuke, and then Dahlia and this one for the buff and AP push. You can swap this unit for any other unit. Let me just put in another DPS so that it clears faster. For the DPS, you're going to be using the Thunder set and Fiery. And then for the supports, you can either go, you can really just go anything. You're gonna put harmony set on one of them, and then the other one you can put any other set. Just make sure that they move first, and then at this point on you can just pretty much auto it, and the boss will just die from these DPSs. There we go. Alright, now that we've gotten all of the runes, let me show you the fastest team for you to clear stage 8. You do need to manual it, and there's a lot of RNG involved. This guy can be replaceable if you have enough resonance or divinate on your Mingxuo, but it's going to be very useful here for you to add a little bit of DPS for your Mingxuo, because he can give you crit rate up and also crit damage up to your Mingxuo. Next one, your Mingxuo is going to be on Thunder Fiery. This is the best DPS set for the preset. And then your Xuanpin is going to be on Astral set with the Accuracy Recurve set, because you need to land the defense break and you need to proc the Astral set with Xuanpin on turn 1. And lastly, your Lu Sheng just needs to exist. Give him Thunder, War or Nether, and then plus the Fiery set, because you need him to not move. He just needs to exist in order to add DPS to your Mingxuo. The RNG that you need is going to be proccing an Astral set on Xuanpin. Also, calling Mingxuo for assist 2 times. If you don't get that RNG, you just reset the run. It will not cost you anything to reset. Use Xuanpin's S3 if you don't proc a Astral. Ooh, the lag. Okay, I didn't proc an Astral, so I'm just gonna reset it. Okay, I procced an Astral, but I didn't pull in Mingxuo for assist. This is what's gonna happen if you don't pull Mingxuo for assist. You're gonna use Xuanpin's S2 on Mingxuo, but you're not gonna have enough damage. Okay, I failed to pull in Mingxuo for assist once again. You're gonna be using his S3 instantly, not his S2. But you won't have enough damage, see? Because you're not ignoring enough of the defense. Okay, nice. We procced an Astral and also pulled Mingxuo for assist. Let me see if we can do it one more time. Nice. Okay, this should be a kill on everyone. But I'm missing a lot of defense break though on these 3 Espers. I might not have enough damage to kill them off, but I should have enough damage to kill off the boss. Never mind, we just one-shot everyone. So there we go. There's a lot of RNG with this team, but it is the fastest team currently. Alright, so if you don't have enough damage on Mingxuo to one-shot the boss, even with all of that RNG, then you're gonna have to run the 5th slot Esper. But keep in mind, if you run a 5th slot, your chance of assisting on Mingxuo drops from 33% to 25%, because now you're sharing it with 4 other allies, right? Now for the 5th slot, if you don't have enough damage, then you can run R6 Elif, or if you don't have her, then you can run Ethan R2. If you don't have any other options, then you can run Ashley, just for the true damage for whenever you crit. But she's not really going to be that helpful, because the true damage is not really going to make or break your run. So those are really the 2 best options, either R6 Elif or R2 Ethan. So yeah, even after you've cleared floor 8, make sure you keep doing it in order to get the rewards for these ones right here. And that's about it. Ciao.